Leah and I are doing a scene from Mary of Scotland, which was written by Maxwell Anderson. I will be playing Mary.
And I will be playing the role of Elizabeth.
And this is actually the last scene of the play. The historical information that you need to know is that Elizabeth is Queen of England, Mary is Queen of Scotland, and Elizabeth thinks that Mary poses a threat to her because people in both Scotland and England kind of rally behind Mary, and not everyone likes Elizabeth too much. So to keep Mary from being such a threat to her, Elizabeth has her thrown in prison in England. And this is their, actually it's the first time they've ever met. They have corresponded before via letter, but this is our first confrontation with each other, and it is the closing scene of the play. And I thought it was kind of interesting. Maxwell Anderson wrote another play about the same events in history. He just wrote that one with one of us being the protagonist and one of us being the antagonist. And then this show, Mary of Scotland, he switched it. So I won't tell you who's the protagonist, but in this one you get to see who portrays the better ones.
I have seen but a poor likeness, and yet I believe this is Elizabeth.
I am Elizabeth.
I had hoped to see you. When last you wrote, you were not sure.
If I've come, it's not for lack of thinking. Rather, perhaps, I've thought too long. Then at last we met as sisters, that some light might shine, and we may never see apart.
Have I been so much a problem?
Have you not? When the winds blow down the houses, and there's running and arming of men, and the storms cry up, and all the cinches a queen, she is beautiful, as I see you are.
You flatter me.
It's more like envy.
Can it be, as I've hoped, can it be you come to me as a friend, meaning me well?
Well, would you have me as an enemy?
I've plenty to choose among us enemies, and sometimes it seemed as if you judged me harshly, even denying my rights to a place beside you, but now you're here and I see truer, I think I see truer, and that this may be someone to whom I could reach out a hand and trust it. If that were so... if that were so, I have great power to love. Let them pass forever between us, these men with their messages and lies. You'll find me still here, smiling and open-hearted.
Nay, not too much, my dear. If you keep your place on this rolling ball, let the mountains slide and slip into the valleys, but give no hand to them or they'll pull you after.
Does this mean you can lend me no hand or I'll pull you down?
I'm saying it regarding how I came to my throne as you did. You have too pretty a face, too loving a heart to be queen.
That's not what is charged against me. I'm introduced as a murderess and adulteress, and nothing I could have said or done would have won me that blow. What I seek now is only my freedom, so that I may return and prove in open court that I am guiltless. You are Queen of England, but I am held prisoner in England. Why am I held, and who is it that holds me?
It was to protect you. I'm Queen of England. Is there anyone else who could hold you against my will?
Then I ask as a sovereign, speaking to you as an equal, that I may be allowed to go free and fight my own battle.
This is madness.
May I not be the judge of that?
See here, this is our love.
If you wish my love and goodwill, you should have it freely, when I am free.
You will never govern, Mary. If I let you go now, you'll go back to Scotland and there'll be long broils again.
Speak once what your will is. You wish me in prison here, we come to that.
Well, it's safer.
And who do you wish to rule in Scotland if not my Stuart line?
Have I not said that I would bar your Stuart's line, or bar your reign if you lived there? Just saying, it would be better for both our kingdoms if you remained my guest.
For how long?
Till the world is quieter.
And who will rule Scotland in my place?
While who rules now? Your brother.
Well, he rules by stealth.
Well, yes, this all can be arranged, or so I'm told. Your son will become king, and Moray made regent.
My son in Moray's hands? Moray in power?
Is there any other way?
Elizabeth, I have been here a long while. Already it seems so. If it's your policy to keep me here, shut up, I can argue no more. No, I beg now. There was one I love in the north, you know that. My life's there, my throne's there, my name to be defended, and I must lie here, darkened from news and from the sun, lie here impaled on brain's agony. I beg now, some death-tinged falls everyone's imprisoned.
It will grow worse, not better. I have known strong men, shut up alone in years, for years. Their hair turns white, not only, but they sicken within. If you thought like a queen, this would be no place for you.
Stay now a moment. I begin to glimpse behind this vasal's mask of yours. This is what you wanted from the first.
Be advised and sign the application.
If I sign it, do I go where I please?
No.
Free?
You'll live with me in London. I advise you. It's better, safer than a cell.
And if I will not sign this application?
Well, I guess that would be the end of it.
I will stay here then.
In the cell. I can wait.
And I can wait better than you. Bath will fight free again. Kirkley will spring up from these dragon's teeth after you sow, and each year that passes I will grow stronger and Moray weaker.
Then wait then. Wait then for Bothwell's rescue. It will never come.
I may not see him.
Never. It would not be wise.
And still I win. You have no children. A demon has no children. Let me stay here year by year and set low as you promised. Still I win. I have loved as a woman loves, lost as a woman loses. I have borne a son and he shall rule Scotland and England. You have no children. A devil can have no children.
You will suffer for this.
And that I can do.
I ask you once more, give me your throne and sign the application.
No devil. My pride is stronger than yours and blood beats through my heart such as yours have never known.
Good night then.
Aye, good night.
You will not see your maids again. They brought you news from the north.
I thank you for your kindness.